He protected them. He kept them humble. He kept them 100 and kept away from around some suckers and pluckers. I pray for them, man. My young nigga looks so good, man. My whole family here. Do you know how good I feel? It's hard to get people together. It's hard to get people together and be quiet. But if you fucking play with me, they already know my own 100. Don't listen to these people, man. My own 100, man. I'm too 100. That's what they be talking about. Lying and deceit going against me. I'm too 100, man. 100 on a whole nother level, though. I switch that shit up. I'll be 0.
What if I told you that one of the hottest rappers in the game might have lost over $25 million while sitting in a federal prison cell, and now his own mother is going public, claiming that Gucci Mane took advantage of the situation and kept the money flowing without sending her son a dime? We're talking about Pooh Shiesty, and this story is not just about music anymore. It's about money, loyalty, contracts, and what happens when everything breaks at once. Because when Pooh Shiesty came home, he didn't just step back into the spotlight. He stepped into controversy that could change his life forever. Let's rewind for a second. Before the fame, before the headlines, Pooh Shiesty was just another hungry artist coming out of Memphis. No major label backing, no industry connections, just raw energy and a sound that felt authentic. When he dropped early tracks like Hell Night, people noticed quickly there was something different about him. His voice had that cold, aggressive tone. His presence felt real, and in hip-hop, that authenticity matters more than anything. Word started spreading, and then came the moment that changed everything. A call from Gucci Mane. Now, this wasn't just any cosign. This was a stamp from one of the pioneers of trap music, the same man who helped build careers like Young Thug and shaped an entire era of hip-hop. So when Gucci Mane offered Pooh Shiesty a deal under 1017 Records, it felt like destiny, like everything was finally falling into place. And at first, it really did. In 2021, Pooh Shiesty went on an insane run. His breakout hit Back in Blood featuring Lil Durk became a street anthem. It was everywhere: clubs, cars, TikTok playlists. Then came his mixtape Shiesty Season, which debuted high on the charts and proved he wasn't just a one-hit wonder. He had momentum, he had attention, he had the industry watching. For a moment, it looked like nothing could stop him. But then reality hit: legal trouble. In 2021, Pooh Shiesty was arrested in connection with a shooting incident. Even though there were disputes about what exactly happened, the case was serious enough to bring federal charges. By 2022, he pleaded guilty to a firearms conspiracy charge and was sentenced to more than 5 years in prison. Just like that, everything paused, the music slowed down, the spotlight faded, and for many artists that would have been the end. But here's the twist. Even though Pooh Shiesty was locked up, his brand didn't stop. Streams kept coming in, songs kept getting played, playlists kept pushing his music, and behind the scenes, money was still being generated. Because in today's industry, an artist doesn't have to be physically present to make revenue. Catalogs work 24/7. And this is where things start getting complicated. Because according to multiple voices, including Charleston White, millions of dollars were still flowing through the label during that time. But allegedly, Pooh Shiesty wasn't seeing that money. Not while he was locked up, not while his music was still active, not even in small amounts. Now the exact numbers, whether it's $24 million or $25 million, are still debated. But the core claim stayed the same. He felt cut out, and his mother, Gladys Baines, made it clear she believed something wasn't right. Imagine that situation. You're behind bars. Your songs are still being streamed millions of times. Your name is still being used to promote a label, but you're not seeing the benefits. That doesn't feel like business anymore. That feels personal. And for someone like Pooh Shiesty, that kind of situation doesn't just disappear. It builds, it sits, and eventually it explodes. Fast forward to his release. After serving time, Pooh Shiesty comes home. And instead of slowing down, he jumps right back into music. New songs, new attention, new opportunities. But there's one problem. He's still tied to his old deal. At the same time, reports start coming out that Yo Gotti and his label Collective Music Group are interested in signing him. Now things get tense, because Gucci Mane and Yo Gotti, they've had a complicated relationship for years. So now this isn't just business, it's personal history mixed with money and contracts. And that kind of mix it rarely ends peacefully. Then comes the moment that changes everything. A meeting in Dallas, Texas. What was supposed to be a normal studio session quickly turned into something much bigger. Now, everything that follows is based on federal allegations, not proven facts. But according to official reports, things escalated fast. Authorities claim the situation involved confrontation, pressure over contract issues, and actions that crossed into serious criminal territory. There are also allegations involving weapons and robbery during the incident, and if those claims hold up in court, the consequences could be life-changing. Soon after, arrests were made. Multiple people were taken into custody. Prosecutors described the situation as organized and intentional. And just like that, the story went from industry drama to a full federal case. While all of this was unfolding, Pooh Shiesty's mother responded in her own way. No press conference, no official statement, just a short live video on social media. Calm energy, music playing. At one point, someone in the car flips the camera off. Then come the posts, messages about faith, about blessings, about ignoring negativity. She never directly explains everything, but people reading between the lines felt the message clearly. She believes her son was wronged. The internet had a lot to say. Some people supported her, others criticized the situation, saying no amount of money justifies violence. Artists also weighed in. Rick Ross spoke about the importance of understanding business deals. 50 Cent reacted in his usual outspoken way, adding more fuel to the conversation. And just like that, this became bigger than just one situation, because now people are asking deeper questions. What happens to artists when they go to prison? Who controls their money? Who makes sure they're being paid fairly? And the uncomfortable truth is, sometimes nobody does. That's what makes this story so powerful. It's not just about one rapper, it's about an entire system, an industry where young artists sign contracts without fully understanding them, where success can be taken advantage of, and where being absent even temporarily can cost you everything. Now, none of this justifies what's being alleged in that Dallas incident. If the accusations are true, they're serious. They carry real consequences. But at the same time, the bigger conversation can't be ignored, because situations like this don't just come out of nowhere, they build over time. As of now, the case is still ongoing. Nothing has been fully proven in court, but the stakes, they couldn't be higher, because this isn't just about reputation anymore. It's about freedom. At the end of the day, there's a lesson here. If you're stepping into the music industry, you need to understand your contracts. You need people around you who actually protect your interests, because once you sign, everything changes. And if life takes an unexpected turn, like prison, legal trouble, or anything else, the system won't stop for you. It will keep moving. It will keep making money. And if you're not protected, that money might not be yours anymore.